You really want me to shake your hand? I insist. If you insist.
Blood splatters in slow motion, dialogues sharp enough to cut glass, and scenes that stay with you long after the lights come up. Yes, we're diving into the world of Quentin Tarantino, a filmmaker who knows no bounds when it comes to showing off. Except when Tarantino shows off, the world watches.
Now lay your palms flat on that tabletop! If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels of that sawed off.
Let's start with Tarantino's dialogues, which, by the way, he writes them all by hand. He believes that the connection between hand and paper sparks creativity, and it pays off.
Did they have to stick to the script, or did some of these guys try to ad-lib?
They're I'm paying them to say my dialogue, make no mistake.
Tarantino's dialogues are a dance of words, a verbal chess game where every move counts.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
In Pulp Fiction, a simple discussion about the names of McDonald's burgers in Europe becomes a window into character psyche and cultural critique.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
His dialogues are never just fillers, they're the soul of his storytelling, transforming the mundane into magnificent. In Django Unchained, Tarantino weaves together themes of love, freedom, and brutal historical truths.
Django. Then you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
He challenges us, the viewers, to find the line between revenge and justice. At the same time, he keeps us glued to our seats with his trademark suspenseful and unpredictable twists.
The fuck are you talking about?
Tarantino often starts his movies with the ending known, crafting the story backwards to fit his desired conclusion.
Thank you very much.
Imagine yourself in the climax of a Tarantino film. There's tension, the music intensifies, and you find yourself deeply immersed in his world. But how did you get here? How has Tarantino managed to hold your attention for so long? The average length of a Tarantino film is roughly over 2 hours and 20 minutes, so longer than your average film, and yet it doesn't really feel like it. But how? Well, the answer is simple: a mix of pacing, music, and the unexpected. Let's start with pacing. Tarantino is a master of rhythm. He knows exactly when to ramp up the tension and when to let a scene breathe. This dynamic pacing keeps audiences on their toes, unsure of what will happen next. Here, the opening scene slowly builds tension to an almost unbearable level, making the eventual climax all the more impactful. Next, music. When it comes to music and many other aspects of filmmaking, Tarantino loves to break the rules. To him, music is never just background noise. It's a character, a mood setter, and sometimes a plot twist.
Freedom, freedom.
Tarantino surprises the audience, blending the past and the present in a way that's uniquely his. Finally, the unexpected. In Django Unchained, during the shootout at Candyland, Dr. Schultz decides to shoot Candy instead of shaking his hand to seal the deal. Leading up to this moment, we were made to believe that Django and Dr. Schultz might actually rescue Django's wife. But this unexpected act of defiance leads to an explosive and bloody shootout, shifting the narrative from a clever ruse to a violent fight for freedom.
Could you make Django Unchained today? I don't even think you could.
Yeah, I could.
You think you could?
If I wrote Django Unchained, it's not like all the studios are going to say no. But bad think pieces are actually good. That means your movie's about something. That means that they're having a conversation.
From the opening credits to the closing scene, Tarantino ensures that you're an active participant in his movies. Every detail, no matter how small, is designed to captivate. And captivate it does, time and time again.